Hi, today I'd like to show you my collection from the Everyman's Children's Classics library. They're a very nice collection of books. This is just a handful of those available. I like the fact that they're nice and colourful on the shelf, and each colour does actually have at least 2 or 3 books in that colour. I don't have any of the kind of white variety, and I don't have any of the brown variety. I think Sherlock Holmes is in brown and the Snow Queen is in white. There are probably others, but I've got a couple, well, 1 or 2 of every other colour available. There is kind of a teal that might fit somewhere here if I had space on the shelf, and that would be Kidnapped, I think, is the one colour that would just fit in between these 2 colours here. But other than that, you can see it still looks pretty nice on the shelf. I really like the pattern on the back. I like, sometimes the pattern doesn't quite follow, the height of these triangles, diamonds, whatever they are. It's not quite accurate, and that doesn't actually matter. It actually looks really nice. All in all, it looks quite unified. I really like the gold effect, which is really nice and shiny, despite it being on cloth. It's a cloth-bound collection, but it's very, very high quality. The binding is really great. The book feels kind of soft in the hand, and it also feels like it'll take quite a beating, Let's have a look what you get inside here. Anne of Green Gables. I haven't actually read Anne of Green Gables, which is why I was very keen to have this one as one of the green books that I have. Looking forward to reading it. The illustrations are always of very high quality. They are printed on slightly glossy paper, as opposed to the matte of your regular pages, but it's very, very nice quality paper. It feels great in the hand. It's very, very smooth, very clearly printed, nice font. So this particular book doesn't have a great number of illustrations. Let's see if I can find another maybe. Okay, I'll set that one aside for a second. What else can I show you? The Wind in the Willows, maybe. Here we are. So yes, they all follow the same pattern. This gold paint on the cloth. Nice striped pattern with a sticker, which is mostly, I've got 1 or 2 that aren't perfectly stuck, but they're almost perfect, and the rest are just absolutely fine. Just a plain back, and I guess this one's got illustrations by Arthur Rackham. You know by now that he's a big favourite of mine. Show you black and white illustration. Hold on. Mr. Toad is a washerwoman trying to get out of jail there. So yeah, the quality is consistent. You always get a very, very high quality of paper. The illustrators that have been chosen are invariably very highly skilled. It's just a nice turn of the century collection. Okay, what else can I show you as an example? Show you Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, I guess. John Tenniel's. I'll reassure you they are the original black and white illustrations inside. Although they have gone with a coloured version for the front sticker, which is fair enough. In terms of the size, if I compare it with one of the Barnes & Noble's leather-bound editions, for example, let me show you that in a moment. It's a very pleasant cream colour of the page. So yes, very nice. So if I go grab the Barnes & Noble Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, it's not much smaller. So the pictures inside are of an equivalent size. But obviously here you're just getting Alice in Wonderland, or Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, whereas here you're getting Lewis Carroll's entire works. What else can I show you? I'll show you Just So Stories. Rudyard Kipling's. Just to focus there on the cover for a second. Took great pleasure reading these to my son. They're extremely funny. Of course, Rudyard Kipling spent a long time in India, and so you have a lot of the Indian symbols. And then each illustration actually has a little comment on the illustration by Rudyard Kipling himself. Invariably hilarious, by the way. You can pause the video there and have a little read of that. It's quite funny. The bookmarks are always of the same colour as the binding. Yeah, there you go. So you have purple cover, purple bookmark, and it's the same. It's the same with all of these. So yeah, so orange bookmark, orange book. They don't all have bookmarks actually. So for example, the English Fairy Tales, which is a collection of very short stories, I guess they decided that you wouldn't need to remember where you were up to in the book, since you can just open the book on any old page. But The novels, which have an actual beginning, middle and end, do have bookmarks in. So there we go. If there are any of the collection here that I didn't review and that you particularly would like to see from close up, leave a comment and I'll do a review of that specific book. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you soon.